Morning, everyone. It's Thursday morning, 8:50. I know I'm a little late. I'm going to keep it short. Okay. Um Unemployment claims back above 200,000, 222,000, up 24,000 from last week versus an estimate of 240. So came in a little bit better than the estimate, but not as good as last month. Continuing claims below 2 million, 1,956,000 versus 2,063,000. What this is doing is actually flattening the yield curve. The short end is moving up and the long end has been moving down, I would think primarily from a flight to safety. Okay, WeWork, the infamous, notorious WeWork, now saying that they're going to have to restate 2 years of numbers as if those numbers weren't bad enough to begin with. When they announced the move to their SPAC to go public, the stock traded as high as $14.97. Today it traded as low as, excuse me, 802, which is a match for the all-time low a couple of weeks ago. Last is 820, down 26 or 3%. Chevron initiating an increased buyback, somewhat positive. Um, and I'll get to energy in a minute. Boeing, China allowing the 737 MAX to fly. Yesterday, Boeing was down pretty hard. This morning, it's 197 and a quarter, and that's up about $9 or just under 5%. Dollar General is down $6 at 216 and three quarters, 2.7% on the news that they are going to introduce an upscale version of their stores in more affluent areas. So we'll see how that works for them. Snowflake, which beat top and bottom line, 350, 350. That's up 14%. And under the title of I'm Not Sure It Really Matters, Square rebranding itself as Block. Okay, also Rumble going public through a SPAC, CFVI. The stock is about 13 and that's up about 3. This is a neutral video platform. I didn't do a lot of work on it, but evidently it is a platform that kind of blurs the line between TV, YouTube, Twitter, etc. On the video side, so that you have the choice, regardless of whether it's TV or not TV. Uh, excuse me, at 8 o'clock before that news came out on the claims, the Dow was up 200. It's currently up 220. The S&P was up 17. It's now up only 9. And the NASDAQ, which was down 15, is now down 72. And I'm going to guess that has mostly to do with Apple, which reversed yesterday and is down 5 3/4 again this morning. So Boeing and Chevron holding it up, Apple holding it down. The chart on the screen is the energy, and I want to stress something here. The same way that we had this ranginess come into the oil, ranges that were dramatically different. I mean, the average range in here was about $2.5. All of a sudden now we have $10, we have $4, we have $7. Yesterday's inside day was a range of $5. This is the same kind of action we had up here on the topping. This is an important area of support. Let's look at the weekly. A very important area of support. It was also the spot where we broke back to the upside before coming back down to the trend line. I would say that while there may need to be some work here, this could easily turn back to the upside. My idea that we are still going to try much higher. I would say that this is a very interesting long, all of the energies, with a relatively close stop. I mean, if you want to trade this with a stop below 64.43, that would make it kind of interesting to get long here. It's a counter trend move, but this ranginess and the volume tells me that we're probably going to go higher. Gold is doing nothing, platinum is doing nothing, silver is doing nothing. The oil, as I said, is down about a quarter after being up about $1.50. Gold down 7, and bonds are up a half a point. The dollar is down a dime. Bitcoin down 480. Ethereum down 52. All right, everyone. If you do anything with the energies, keep the size appropriate so that you don't get stopped out from emotions. Emotions are out. Stops are in. Have a good morning.